Hello and welcome to Rajya Sabha Television with me, Frank Pereira. With three cornered contests on the cards in a majority of the 117 assembly seats in Punjab, this time younger voters are likely to hold the key for the major political parties, the ruling Shiromani Akali Dal BJP alliance, the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party, for the crucial assembly elections on the 4th of February in Punjab. In a population of over 28 million, there are over 19.7 million registered voters in Punjab. Of the total voters, 53% or nearly 10.5 million are young voters, including first-time voters in the 18 to 39 age group. Ironically, the young voters have to choose between aging leaders who are the chief ministerial faces of two parties, the Akali Dal and the Congress. Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal is 89 years old. His Congress rival Amrinder Singh will turn 75 in March. The AAP is yet to project its chief ministerial face. On this edition of The Big Picture, we'll take a look at the issues that will dominate the polls in Punjab and who stands to gain this time around. Joining me on this edition of the program are KV Prasad, Associate Editor of the Tribune, RP Singh, National Secretary of the BJP, Ashish Dua of the Congress, and Colonel C.D. Kamboj from the Aam Aadmi Party. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me on this edition of The Big Picture. But let me first get a ground report from Punjab. Our correspondent Vishal Dahiya joins us on the phone line right now. Vishal, give us a sense of the mood really in Punjab. You've been travelling the length and breadth of the state over the last few days. What's being done there on the ground and how are the political parties preparing for the crucial polls? Well, seem to have lost the line there with Vishal. We'll try and reconnect with him. In the meantime, let me go across to my guests here. First, starting with you, KV Prasad. What do you think are going to be the, the issues that are going to dominate the polls in Punjab this time around?
Well, the issues are very clear. One, of course, the first and foremost is the Shiromani Akali Dal BJP government, which has been in power for the last decade, obviously has to carry some legacy issues with it. On top of the agenda, many times over, people have talked about the issues of drug, which has been predominant for the last many years. That's one thing. Of course, the biggest thing I think is, apart from that, is fixing the economy. Because that's what everybody is talking about. How are you going to bring about jobs? How are you going to bring about this turnaround in the economic situation the way it has been? Loss of employment, lack of employment opportunities. All these are issues, and once economy is the biggest factor, everything else takes a backseat. Then there are many minor issues, some specific to constituencies, some specific to areas and regions. But by and large, this is where it looks at.
Indeed. RP Singh, do you believe that anti-incumbency is going to be a major issue for your alliance there in Punjab?
For any party which has been in governance there for 10 years, anti-incumbency is an issue. I mean, we can't deny that. But it depends what sort of work you have done on ground. And your performance in the last 5 years, it counts, and people go by the performance. I'll give you one example and you can understand from that. Today, if someone from a poor family gets unwell and he wants to go to hospital, he's immediately been taken care. He can go to any hospital in state, and the state government takes the required whatever has to be paid by to the hospital. The state government takes care of that part, and in 2050, only that state is doing. I mean, I'm just giving one example. There are many more things to tell like that. So, issue is obviously there's a fatigue which happens, but that's been countered by the work which has been done. I don't know if you have recently visited Amritsar. Today, Amritsar is a different city, and especially for Sikhs and some Punjabis in large. Amritsar is a holy shrine, a holy place. And people visit that place with every month they go there, and today they see the change in Amritsar today. So there's a development which has happened there. I mean, other than roads, other than hospitals and all. I mean, but the basic issue is that people see that this government has worked for them, and then there's a difference of sarkar chalana and seva karna. The sarkar is doing seva to them. It's not here to run a government. So there's a difference with which people will accept and which will work for the party.
You know, KV Prasad raised a couple of issues, couple of very crucial and important issues. That of the drug problem in Punjab. I mean, it's nothing to hide. I mean, it is an issue, and it is an issue that has been persisting for the last few years, and something that needs to be dealt with. And your government has come under criticism for not dealing with that issue. That is one. And the second one, of course, that he raised was the issue of the economy not doing too well over the last 10 years?
Okay, let me start with the drug only. There's a perception about it, but reality is something different. I mean, over a period, K.V. Prasad has been covering Punjab and he has been part of the Tribune and he knows Punjab very well. If you remember, it all started after the period of terrorism in till 90s, and after that, the rush of the drugs started happening. Although it came into foray now, I mean, it's being highlighted now, but the fact is, the drug issue started, the drug menace started immediately after the terrorism, and the reason for drugs to come in was terrorism itself. One of the reasons for drugs to come in Punjab was terrorism itself. And it's not that complete Punjab is into drug. I mean, the data are different. I mean, you want me to quote data? There's a data from World Health Organization and data from other medical institutions, which says differently. As far as employment goes, Punjab government has done its best to ensure that the youth is into entrepreneurial level and then they get employed, they get into self-employment more. And also because there is a certain section for the government jobs. Although I have just read recently, Aam Aadmi Party and Congress have claimed that they'll give some few lakh jobs, which mean some 1,000 job a day in government department. I don't know how will they fulfill that. I mean, they can make claims and they can do that. But we also know there's a restraint in the government jobs. But otherwise, Punjab is more of an entrepreneurial state, and government has supported all sorts of enterprise in Punjab.
All right. Would you agree with that, Ashish? I mean, because the Congress has been time and again saying that the BJP and the Akali Dal have not delivered on several of their promises that they made when they came to power 10 years ago.
I'm glad, our BJP friend has spoken about performance of their government. Performance can be summed up in two words: monumental mismanagement. Delivery on the ground has been drained by corruption. Unemployment figures speak for themselves. They've raised their hands that we can't provide jobs. 1.5 lakh youth are unemployed in Punjab, which is fifth largest in the country. So there's a state which used to be called the granary of the country, which used to be the most prosperous state. Today, that state is known by the drug menace, by being the highest number of drug users. And I'm surprised why the government is not able to stop that menace. Knowingly that this is happening, this is growing by the day, growing by leaps and bounds. And then when you talk about the involvement nexus of politicians, ruling party power, bureaucrats aided by them, supported by them, protected by them. So then you see the monumental mismanagement that has happened to Punjab over the years. So that's a shame for the country, for shame for our state, where Punjab and Punjabiyat have taken a beating. I'll come to another part, where this the state is first one, where the family first is only considered. You see any business, and it is shadowed by the mafia, be it sand mafia, be it liquor mafia, be it transport mafia, be it cable mafia. Numerous examples, and they'll be all part of BJP, Akali Dal politicians, their cronies, their relatives, who are involved in siphoning off the state's exchequer, siphoning off the state's money. So the actual delivery on the ground is not happening. The money is being siphoned. There's a monumental increase in the debt of the state, which is 1,88,000 crores, close to that. Farmers are committing suicide in a state which used to be the most prosperous. Figures speak for themselves. 2 failed crops in the state, more than 10,000 farmer suicides, and the government has not been able to either waive off their loans or let me just finish. There's half a sentence more. The government has not been able to waive off their loans or give them confidence by way of compensation. The compensation announced, 3 lakh compensation, has been stuck in bureaucratic tapes, or it has not reached the beneficiaries. So, I can elaborate much more. I've got points.
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. You made your point. But you made your point, Colonel. Before I come to you and get the Aam Aadmi Party's point of view and perspective, because the charges were made directly against the BJP-led government. There, I want you to quickly respond. Very quickly.
Very small point. Pratap Singh Wajwa wrote a letter to Sonia Gandhi about captain's involvement in drug game. I mean, it's not me, it's Pratap Singh Wajwa. One. Secondly, who talk about corruption? Who stacked money in Swiss accounts? We all know. I mean, there are cases against
You got the
Sir,
names
please,
of the
sir.
list.
Let him complete. Let him complete.
Unfortunately,
Ashish, one at a time. Please, you had your say. You had your say. I'll give you your opportunity.
But fast because of the lies that have been propagated time and again.
I'll give you an opportunity.
You said all. You said everything. I didn't
One
stop
at a time,
you
please.
once. So we all know who stacked money in Swiss accounts, and we all know Captain's family. And he talked about clan, Captain, his wife. And does the party go beyond that? So issue is not that. I mean, issue is who is clean, who will deliver on ground. People know that. And people of Punjab are looking for people who will do seva.
Okay.
People are looking for
Fair
seva.
enough. Okay, we've heard you out also. RP Singh, thank you so much for your comments there. Colonel, I want to come to you and, get a sense from you really. Aam Aadmi Party, the new entrant as far as the assembly elections in Punjab is concerned. What is it that you're going to do differently from the parties that already exist there in Punjab, and what is it that you're going to bring to the table this time around?
Firstly, Mr. Pereira, I was listening all the people. None of them is from Punjab, and none of them have got know that how the people of Punjab is they feel today.
Colonel Sahib, I am home in Amritsar for information.
About the seva.
Let him complete. Let him complete.
I have a home in Amritsar. I am a home in Amritsar.
You claim to make Arvind Kejriwal the chief minister, and you are talking about Punjabi.
Let him complete. Wait, hold on. You'll get your say. Colonel, please go ahead.
None of them is from Punjab. That's why I said.
Is this the way? Or have I interfered in whatever they are saying?
No, sir, because you said,
let him
something,
complete.
I want to correct you that much.
Let him complete.
Also.
Yeah, please go ahead. The floor is yours. Colonel, go ahead.
Right. Now, it already has come out that more than 1.80 lakh crore rupees are under debt Punjabis. How we are going to come out of it? And the number of properties they have sold, and they are giving the payment to their employees. It is well known to Punjab. If you want, I can give you the detail. They have sold even the Vidwa Ashram of Jalandhar. They have sold the Pagalkhana of Amritsar and so many other places. More than 25,000 industries have been shut down or they have shifted out of Punjab. So they are talking of employment. It is only for last 1 or 2 months when they are leaving Punjab, they have given jobs to some people when they were leaving. For 10 years they didn't do anything. And we have already said, they are talking that everything about the sand mafia, about the land mafia, about the liquor mafia, everything is in their control. There is a total gundagandi in Punjab. Anybody who even takes a side, they put a pacha on him and they make a case against him. There is a total terrorism in Punjab. Please come, visit. And they are talking about Nasha. If Nasha is not in Punjab, then why they are opening number of hospitals for anti-drug, and it is the only state in the country where they have got a hospital for girls who are taking Nasha.
Okay. Colonel, you made your points. But I have a question for you, a pointed question. Who is your chief ministerial face for Punjab? I mean, you can't have Arvind Kejriwal being the chief minister of Delhi and the chief minister of Punjab. That just doesn't work. You cannot have a floating chief minister.
Who has started this bogey? The chief minister, Arvind Kejriwal, is going to be the chief minister of Punjab. He has said number of times that there will be only Punjabi who will be the CM. And the MLAs who will come, they will select. They are just saying, Akalis and Congress, they are saying that he wants to be the CM. How can he be the CM? He is the CM of Delhi and he will remain there. Now, if you say again and again the same thing that he wants to be the CM of Punjab, who can stop them?
Okay.
Either you believe a person or you don't believe in a person. He has said number of times that he has got no interest so far the CM is concerned. Or otherwise, as he is the head of the party, he would see that whosoever CM is there, he works properly and give and deliver whatever the promises he does.
Okay, fair enough. Let me go across to our correspondent now, Vishal Daya, who's joining us on the phone line from Punjab. Vishal, you've been in Punjab for a few days now. Give us a sense of the mood really in Punjab, how the political party is preparing for the polls, and what is it that you're getting from the people of Punjab?
Well, Frank, the political parties are at it now, and they're making, all kind of efforts, specifically putting all their energy into ensuring that they can woo the voters, and the kind of energy which you can see in the studio out there is all.
Well, we seem to have lost the line there with Vishal once again, so I'm going to go across to KV Prasad again. As far as Dalits are concerned, Dalits constitute a rather large, sizable chunk of the population in Punjab. They too are going to come out and vote in large numbers this time around, and it's important to see which way the Dalit vote swings in, whether it will be in favor of the BJP and Shiromani Akali Dal, or the Congress or the Aam Aadmi Party. So they too can determine the fortunes of the political parties.
Well, they are very important. In fact, if you really look at figures, and the number of Dalits in Punjab is highest in terms of population presence in a state. That having been said, the BSP, which primarily had been catering to and looking after that particular segment of the society as one it represented, surprisingly did very little electoral gains, except probably in 1996 when the BSP contested the Lok Sabha in particular in collaboration with the SAD. So you had Mr. Kanshiram and two others winning from Punjab. Subsequently, they've contested Lok Sabha and Assembly polls, but their performance hasn't been anything great. Dalit votes have been scattered, if I must say so. Of course, BSP gets a segment of it. The Congress also had segments of it. So they used to be these two primarily, and in fact, there are even today many prominent Dalit leaders who have been members of Congress legislature party and also in the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. So they have been representing. Similarly, the Akalis have also co-opted some of the segments. I don't know so much about AAP, but if you look at the AAP list, you will get to know that everybody gets it. I don't know how they're going to vote, because let the people speak.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. The people will have to speak, and we'll have to wait for the results really to know which way they have voted. But I'm told that we are rejoined by Vishal right now. He's in fact traveling in Punjab as we speak at the moment, and that's why he's having some network issues. Go ahead, Vishal, make your point that you are making.
Well, Frank, I was saying that the energy for the political parties out here on the streets and roads of Punjab is almost equivalent to what you're witnessing in the studio right now from the representatives. In fact, this is going to be a triangular contest in Punjab, and it seems it's going to be for the first time that all three players are almost at the same footing, as far as their presence or their prospects in these elections are concerned. Although both the Shiromani Akali Dal and the Congress are trying to ensure that they project it as a contest between one another, but both of them sort of have realized the fact now that they cannot wish away the presence of Aam Aadmi Party, and that is quite apparent on the ground as well. Apart from that, as far as both these parties, Shiromani Akali Dal and the Congress is concerned, well, they've both been in power in the state for some time or the other, and the Akalis are fighting a very strong anti-incumbency wave after 10 years of government. That's quite natural. But then the Akalis are, giving out their achievements to the people. One of them, which they claim includes, giving surplus power to the state. And the Congress party's workers and leaders, on the other hand, are pointing out the follies or the mistakes which have been committed by the Akali government over the course of 2 tenures. Same is being done by the Aam Aadmi Party, but the issues for the common man are more or less to do with the lack or the presence of basic amenities in several places, specifically in rural areas, and drug menace, as our guests were talking about, remains the main issue out here, not only with the opposition leaders but with the local people as well. There are people who are very concerned about the fact that several youngsters have fallen prey to this drug menace, and they want authorities to go ahead and take some action. But in addition to that, unemployment, yes, is obviously another issue. And it seems that while, issues like these will be at the center stage, but also what might play a very important role is the local candidates. People are very cautious about the candidates which are being fielded by all these three parties. Whether or not a particular candidate in a particular constituency fits the requirement or the expectations of the people of that particular constituency, that is what it seems will finally decide. Apart from the the kind of push which is being given by the star campaigners of all these three political parties.
Indeed. All right. Thank you so much, Vishal Dahiya, for joining us there with those latest details from Punjab. RP Singh, as far as your alliance in Punjab is concerned, who do you believe is a bigger challenge, the Congress or the Aam Aadmi Party?
No, we as on ground we see Congress as a challenge right now. Aam Aadmi Party doesn't hold any ground there, but issue is bigger. I mean, I'm telling you, because people have seen 10 years of performance, and they've seen. I told you the difference between running a sarkar and doing seva. Congress also claimed last time that they will win. I mean, they were very sure they will win, and they said the Indian incumbency is working. They raised all these issues last time also. But what happened? Well, we all know they lost badly. This time also, I'm telling you, let's wait for 4th of March. We'll see the results. Ultimately, people are going to vote for people who are going to serve them. And people who are not going to go on them. They know Raja is going to go on them and Badals are going to serve them. So that's the difference. And just wait for the result. And then people are in mood because people have seen what has happened. I mean, your correspondent right now telling on power, on roads, I don't want to go into detail, on every subject. And then it's a religious state also. I mean, other than other factors, factions go, the way the Amritsar has come up, I mean, that every Punjabi knows and every Punjabi is proud of. I mean, worldwide, every Punjabi is proud of Amritsar now.
Sure. KV Prasad, an interesting point that RP Singh has raised about how the Punjab is a religious state. What kind of a role will the Deras in Punjab really play in these polls? Because in the past, they've been instrumental in ensuring that one party or the other has won.
See, they do real considerable influence, and they have large followers depending on Deras. And it all depends if the Dera chief actually gives out a call, which some of them did in the past, and some of them realizes to their peril that the call went wrong. So they have, it can always, you're backing the wrong guy. So, I don't know how it plays that way. We've seen that in the past. Not necessarily it may happen here. Since then, you've seen refinements of the way they have gone about it. So Deras, that is why you've seen all political leaders, irrespective of political parties, have made it a point to visit different sects or Deras and try and pay their obeisance. Not necessarily seeking votes per se, we don't know what goes on in private conversations, but reasonably assume that they obviously seek blessings, as they call. And blessing before elections could mean a lot. Indeed,
blessings before an election could indeed mean a lot. Colonel, as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, we heard RP Singh saying that, the BJP and the Shiromani Akali Dal don't look at the Aam Aadmi Party as that big a challenge in Punjab. What is the sense that you're getting from your own internal assessment in Punjab?
Well, Mr. Dahiya was already saying, these people are all scared from the Aam Aadmi Party. That's why they are making such statements. The first issue at that time you had taken out was about the SC in Punjab.
Yes.
The SC in the last time was 34% during 2011. Now some other castes have been taken. We are about 36% SC in Punjab as of today, which is highest in the country. BJP people, they put an SC as a president, but this experience has already failed in the case of Congress. They put Mahinder Singh KP or Shamsher Singh Dulo as the president, and it didn't make much difference. Our friend is saying again and again, they are saying, look at Amritsar, look at the WhatsApp. But why are they not looking at Bargadi Kand? Why are they not looking at the sacrilege of Guru Granth Sahib, which is hurting the maximum, not only to the Sikh, but all to the Punjabis all over the world? And everyone is blaming directly that it is because of the SAD government, that either they were the party to it or they are not catching those people who have done it. Because it is the total failure of the government, the sacrilegious of Guru Granth Sahib, and these people of Punjab are not going to pardon the Akali government on that. Second thing is about our Congress friend. He's saying again and again, Captain Amarinder Singh will give the governance. But Captain Amarinder Singh, after 2002, in 2007, he failed. In 2012, he has failed. The irony of the subject is that the Congress had no other person. They had to bring back again to Captain Amarinder Singh. He has failed twice. In the army, we said, okay, don't repeat your failures. Don't force your failures. A man has failed twice. You have brought him in. That shows that they have got no leaders in Congress. And you see all over in the Punjab, now you are saying so-and-so has stood independently, so-and-so stood independently. There is so much of internal decisions. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, yeah. All right.
That this Congress infighting is so much that these people are good enough to defeat each other. They are not going to fight against the Aam Aadmi Party or to the Akali Dal.
Fair enough, your point taken. Let the Congress spokesperson respond to what you're saying, Colonel. Yes, a quick response from you, Ashish, about infighting within the party in the Congress is what is going to pull you down eventually, and that's what's happened across the country also.
Well, actually, Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson forgot to mention his track record of Delhi, and that's what people of Punjab are going to see. That Delhi model of rubbishness, of garbage strewn all over, of salaries of the employees not being paid, and just the advertisement hoardings and advertisements on FM money, exchequer money being wasted on frivolous issues. The fighting, pretending not to govern based on the fighting, that's what Aam Aadmi Party is doing. Coming to our friend BJP spokesperson, he's doing this is a Sarkar of Seva. People of Punjab have known that this is the Sarkar of which is looto ya kuto. First they loot, they exploit the people, and then they've instilled the fear in the people by lodging false FIRs on the political work. So there's a Pache ki Sarkar. That's what people in Punjab have come to know. So, based on these facts, I would say that, and Mr. Prasad was talking about were talking about a particular community or different sections of the society getting together. So, I believe that, people of Punjab, people of all sections across the society, be it farmers, be it small shopkeepers, businessmen, entrepreneurial spirit that we discussed just now, for them all, it is a redemption of Punjab. It is a war for redemption of Punjab.
Sure, okay.
War for the glory of Punjab, and war against drugs, war against corruption, which people of Punjab are going to fight, and it's a matter of time that we'll see. But it's a fight between between BJP, Akali Dal, and Aam Aadmi Party for second and third place.
All right, I'm completely out of time on the program. I have just 30 seconds remaining. Very quickly, very quick point because I'm out of time.
We all know the epitome, the person who is marked as the figure of corruption is Mr. Captain Amarinder Singh. We all know. And as for my friend from Aam Aadmi Party,
as far as Captain Amarinder Singh,
give me a minute, sir. Yes,
you know what?
No charges have been there.
You know what?
No charges have been there.
No charges.
This is going to become a boxing bout between the BJP and the Congress. One at a time, gentlemen, please.
No, if you want to,
Gentlemen, please, let the people of Punjab decide. Let the people of Punjab decide. Mr. K.V. Prasad, final word from you on the program. Close the show for us.
Well, I think it's a very interesting battle. For the first time in many years, you have three parts to the election. The Congress is there trying to challenge the government of Shiromani Akali Dal and BJP, and of course the latest entrant, the Aam Aadmi Party. So the Punjab is going to witness a very, very interesting election.
An interesting election, the results of which will be known soon. Thank you so much, gentlemen. K.V. Prasad, R.P. Singh, Ashish Dua and Colonel C.D. Kamboj for joining me on the program and putting things into perspective for us. That's all the time we have. Thank you so much for watching The Big Picture.